Hi, it's David Rowland. We've been talking a lot over the last couple of weeks about consistency and discipline and really bringing these two aspects together to help us achieve our goals. And I've been thinking about this for a while, and I think this might help you out a lot. Interestingly enough, I was having coffee with a buddy of mine today, and the topic came up, so it kind of gave me the impetus to sit down and make this video. Anyway, one thought on discipline that we don't talk about very much is there's really two types of discipline. There's intrinsic and extrinsic discipline. Now, we're not one or the other, okay? There's a lot of scale in between, there's a lot of nuance in between. But intrinsic motivation obviously comes within us. Extrinsic comes from an outside source. But the thing that I think is really interesting about this is that this, where you fall in the spectrum, and again, it is a spectrum, is largely DNA or genetic based. I just think that's super interesting that our DNA kind of, even helps dictate the modality, if you will, of the discipline that is best suited for us. And that's kind of my point. To increase your personal discipline, you might want to take a good look at yourself and see where you fall in that spectrum, and come up with a training plan that kind of reflects where your DNA falls on that spectrum. Okay. Some examples of extrinsic motivation would be signing up for a race, signing up for a marathon, signing up for a Spartan run, signing up for and committing to a bodybuilding contest or something where you're going to be photographed in your bathing suit. These are big motivation sources, external motivation sources to really get us moving. My friend and I were talking about his desire to compete in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And I just think that's a fantastic goal. But setting that goal for ourselves can really be a big help in that motivation direction. A couple other things is have a training partner. Having that training partner can be a big motivation source when you know someone's expecting you in the gym, when you know that you need to show up for someone. Speaking of which, another source might even be signing up for a class. The interesting thing about signing up for a class is in most situations, if you don't show up for the class is still going to go on without you. But nonetheless, the fact that you signed up it could be impetus enough for someone to get their butt to class and participate in that. So I think that's a great motivation source. Another source I would say is let people know what your goals are. Have real goals and let people know. Share them with everybody, and your supportive friends will absolutely help cheer you on to those successes. And what I would say is go a step further. In the comment section below, type in your goals. Let us know. Make them real, smart goals. Put a date to it. And by the way, one of the things that I like about goals, or a suggestion I would make, is maybe don't make your goal about, let me use the example of weight loss. Maybe your goal isn't to have a hard number. Like, I want to lose 20 pounds by July 4th. Maybe your goal is more activity based, where I'm going to eat a healthy breakfast every day. I'm going to start trying to drink more water every day. I'm going to get to the gym 3 or 4 times a week, and make it activity based. And I'll tell you what, if you do that, the good results will absolutely follow. But again, back to my point, intrinsic versus extrinsic motivation. It's DNA based. Find out what works for you and go get after it. Hope that helps. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.